Well, there's a lot of guilt that comes with relapse that can be very debilitating, discouraging for clients, that they know they put this effort in, I failed yet again, I feel like a loser, this is my 4th or 5th time in treatment. So teaching them how to do, a couple things. One is process the guilt that comes from relapse, and then identifying their behavior change. What happened? Learn from it, and we differentiate now between a lapse and a relapse. A lapse is a one-time or short-term event of using that you can recover from and incorporate into your recovery, versus just getting overwhelmed and guilt-ridden and just going back to your old pattern of using. But that you see that a lot in recovery when people don't understand what true sobriety and true sober living is. You just see, a cross-switching of addictions. So I can go from using substances, but now I'm acting out compulsively, sexually. I'm attending meetings, but I'm drinking 20 Red Bulls and chain smoking cigarettes and trying to hook up with everybody. That's not sober living, And teaching clients the difference between many of the things that you can use as positive outlets can also be used compulsively. Work, achievement, exercise, leisure, all these things can be used compulsively, and how to identify when you're doing one versus the other, And it's not always a linear process. I mean, sometimes people step down, they don't go straight from using substances to being completely compulsive free, but to recognize when they're doing it and start to work on that.
We have client-led Bible studies that we have on site at our different, at the housing. We have client-led Bible studies there, and we also have prayer meetings on site led by our staff. And we're just trying to create a climate where Christ is at the center of their recovery, and where they can start to understand that renewing of their minds and the transforming of their hearts, and start to begin that process of removing the false idols that they have begun to put on the throne of their lives before God, and starting to get their life back in order.